Hello everyone, Landon is sleeping. I'm enjoying a cappuccino. I haven't had one in so long. I'm wearing a sweater. It is 68 degrees outside on a Friday. We might actually do a fire pit tonight. I'm so excited. But down to the business at hand, I wanted to do Landon's 15-month update. I realized I hadn't done, I think I was doing them every month her first year, so whether it was like a day in the life vlog or just like an update, and then I don't think I've done one since. So she had her 15-month appointment yesterday and everything was so great. She is such a great baby. I really don't have a lot of complaints. She's a good sleeper, she's a good eater, she's happy. Okay, I have one complaint. And I guess it's not a complaint. I don't know. She is very shy, not with young people. She's an ageist. She's not a fan of older people. And she's not doing very well with her grandparents, but we have been making progress in the past, I would say 2 months. She's been doing really good. And from what I've read, I guess it's a positive thing. It's out of my control. It's nothing I can do. But from what I've read, it just means that she and I and my husband and her are just very bonded, and that makes sense because like she's always with me. But so it's just stranger anxiety, and she's gonna get through it, and she's improved. And I think in like the past month she's seen all 4 of her grandparents. Yeah, and she did a lot better with all 4 of them. And it was really cute. We were out to lunch at Nordstrom's Cafe a couple weeks ago, and he was like, knocking on death's door. And he had a walker, and he comes over, and she's sitting in her high chair, so she feels so vulnerable. And he like gets close to her face, and of course, you know, she's wearing all pink, pink bow, pink everything, pink bib, and he calls her a boy. And he's a cute little baby. And then Landon did this move I've never seen before. It was like Phil and I just started laughing so hard. It was so cute. So she turned 15 months a week ago, but her appointment was yesterday. And I feel like in the past week, 10 days, she's had a huge mental leap, like things she's been working on in her toys. She just figured out, and she just goes for it now with gusto, and you can tell she can't wait to get to it when she wakes up, either in the morning from her nap. And I just love watching her explore and experience life and just grow as a little tiny human being. And it was funny because the nurse yesterday has a 5-month-old, and she was like, oh, 5 months old. And I remember being like, yeah, 5 months old, 6 months old. She is a huge fan of the baby stage. I am not. It was so funny. And she said her husband thinks she's crazy, and I kind of thought she was crazy. And I get it. Maybe if you it's her second, so maybe if I had a second, like I would enjoy it more and be more into the baby stage. But I just didn't know what was to come, and I got overwhelmed with everything and how little you could get done and how much this baby needs you. So long story short, I'm loving this age. I cannot wait. Even just every month, it just gets so exciting what she learns and how she challenges herself and how she just grows, like I said. So let's get into, I have her sheet here. I love how they give you a summary. So her BMI is 24th percentile. That's amazing. Good job, Landon. It's 15. I've never had that. Her weight, she is just shy of 21 pounds, so she's the 45th percentile. I don't remember what she was last time, but the doctor is like, is she a good eater? Because she's really grown in percentiles, like she's tracking higher. And if you're new to my channel, we had an issue. She was in like the 4th or 5th percentile of weight until she started purees at 4 months old. So it's been a very stressful thing for me, is her weight. Her height, she's in the 74th percentile, so she is tall and lean. Her head circumference, she's in the 59th percentile. And so she went to an ENT specialist. She had 3 ear infections in, I think, 3 or 4 months. And so I go to like a group of pediatricians, and I like to see different ones every time just to kind of pick their brains. And the one I saw last time said that they like to send them to a specialist if they get 3 infections. And then this time, and then I went to the doctor and he said everything looks fine. We'll do a follow-up in October. I think we went in June, right after her first birthday. So she has not had any other ear infections, and actually the doctor yesterday had said it's 6. It's after 6 ear infections. So, because they go under for that, for putting tubes in. So I was very relieved to hear that. So we have a follow-up next month. Her tear duct is still blocked in her left eye. And everyone's constantly like, oh, why is baby crying? I'm like, it's a blocked tear. I say it constantly. It's a blocked tear duct. So this doctor said if it's still at a year old, really at a year old, it should be looked at by a specialist. So we are going in 2 weeks to an eye doctor specialist. And she said it's a very simple procedure. They just, I forget the word, probe or scope or something, the tear duct to open it up. So that was a huge relief, because one of my sister's oldest sons, he had a blocked tear duct, and she said, he's like in his 20s now, but they had to do surgery. So I was really relieved that it sounds simple. So she had no shots, but what she did have was she had her finger pricked and blood, and it was to check for lead and for her iron levels. And I'm not really concerned, like her house was built in the 80s, and hopefully she doesn't have an iron deficiency, because I really concentrate on getting iron in her diet. I mean, every meal I try to get an iron-rich food in her diet. They made it sound so simple. Oh, we just pricked the finger, and I'm sure they did it, like, so I wouldn't freak out. But they pricked the finger and they milked it, and like they got like 2 little vials of a good amount of blood. And after she was done, it took a long time, but I kept Landon, like, she loves this blue plane. So I brought that with us, and then I sang to her as well. And she said literally that was the best she's ever seen a baby do. She scraped her foot, the top of her foot, the other morning. And I was like, when did you do this? Like, did not cry, nothing. If she hits her head on something, she'll like reenact it in slow motion to see how she did it, and doesn't even cry. Lately, when she's teething, she had a runny nose recently for about 10 days, so she was a little fussy. Hi, Tag. My cat's here. And so lately, when she gets fussy, she does this like fake cry, and it is so cute. She goes like, I don't even know if I remember how it is exactly. She's like, and I just start laughing at her. And it's actually asleep right now, which that's another thing. At 14 months, I think it was, we switched to 1 nap a day. Really interesting. She goes, are you ignoring her temper tantrums? And I really had to think. I was like, she's never had a temper tantrum. Like when she's teething, she can get, what's the word? I guess just like frustrated easier when she's doing something. And then when she is teething, she almost keeps herself super busy, it seems like, so it distracts her from the pain, which, I mean, it's just, she's so cute. And then I asked my husband last night, I was like, has Landon ever had a temper tantrum? So I told the doctor, I was like, no, like she never has had like a full-on temper tantrum. And she was like, oh, that's really good. I don't know if she believed me. It's gonna come in the next 3 months, and just to ignore it. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Landon is still not walking at 15 months. I think she has been able to walk. Like my sister said, she can walk and she just doesn't know it. But she cruises, this is where we play all the time. So she cruises around this coffee table. This hearth is amazing. It's where we keep all of her toys. And she, actually like 2 weeks ago, she started going from here to the couch, and she'll like go like this, or if she wants to take a toy. And it's so cute. So I just asked the doctor about that, and so she observed her on the floor and pulling up. She's like, yeah, she's fine. She could do it. I was like, I think she's cautious. She's just like a cautious person. She said, yeah, like she'll climb up our stairs, climb back down. From very early on, I taught her how to go down these 2 steps because we're in a sunken living room. This is gonna be a long video, guys. So she said not to worry that she's not walking yet and just keep her barefoot. And she said, is this your first? I said, yeah. She's like, you know how doctors are, pediatricians, they're like, know that moms are like super sensitive, so they slowly walk into a subject where they're like questioning you. And she so she did that, and she was like, are you holding her a lot? I was like, no, not at all. Like, Landon has free reign. We baby proofed. I have all these gates and I rarely use them. I have them for the stairs. I mean, pretty much everything's baby proofed. She is a very independent person. She plays independently on her own. So I'll go in the kitchen, I can run to the bathroom, and she's in here playing, and she's got free reign of this first floor, and she loves playing. And so yeah, I don't hold her very much, and I don't know, we might work on it, but I don't want to stress her out about it if it's not something she wants to do. Like, she'll do it when she's ready, and she's starting to do more signs of it in the past couple of weeks, like I said. All right, my big mom confession. I'm not sure what percentage of moms are like me, but I feel like not that many. Maybe new moms and first moms and moms with anxiety are like this, but I mean, what mom doesn't have anxiety? But guys, I have not. Landon, can you come say hi? Hi, look how beautiful she looks. She's got new fall outfits from Old Navy. Yeah, say hi. Hi. We love Blue playing. We just woke up from our nap and we had a snack, and now it's playtime. And we can crawl up on couches now, can't we? Yeah, is that pretty, Landon? Is Smudge Mommy's lens? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. And then where was Mommy? Oh, we were in a very dramatic part. My battery died, and then she woke up and she needed snacks, and she needed milk, and she needed love, and she just needed to look so cute because you're so cute. You're so cute. Look, and say hi because you're so cute. Who's a cute girl? Can you show Blue playing? Say Blue playing. She's like, Mommy, who are you talking to? Okay, so my big mom confession is that I have never left her alone with anyone other than my husband, and even then it's not very much because we're dancing. You can't see this, but there's dancing going on. Dancy, 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 dancy. Because he works a lot, and on the weekends I just want to spend time with both of them together. So yeah, I think, uh-oh, do we slip and fall? We say uh-oh when we slip and fall or drop something. So I think I was ready when she was like 10 months old, and then just, I don't know, it seems like life just gets in the way. And when she was really young, like a baby, I found this service that used like local college girls who are like studying to be teachers and all that sort of thing. So I screenshot it, and like a couple weeks ago, I looked it up and they are out of business. So I was like, how do I find like a reliable babysitting service? So I found care.com, and I'm very happy with that. I haven't hired anyone from it, but I need to join them and pick it out. And like, my husband would always give me like 2 days notice. Like, why don't you get a babysitter and we'll go out? And I'm like, I need more, like, if this is a process, I can't just let this baby go anywhere. I mean, I could, but I just can't. That's what, so the past couple weeks, I have been preparing myself. There's been a couple nights where I had trouble falling asleep because I'm preparing myself to let a stranger watch her. So she's very independent, and she kind of goes and just plays on her own, and every once she'll just go, and I have to say what it is. Ball. She rarely gets frustrated. She does get frustrated. I'll try to help her with what she's working on or redirect her to something else that she can do. And ball. Blue playing and ball. I think I said already, but so what I do is she loves to play here. So I have a basket of toys here, and then I have like sort of baskets or just small groupings of toys in every room. Oh, a ball. And so I switched them out. And she doesn't go into the basket to look for them. I don't know why. So she gets to stand up and play with like what she wants to play with. In the back room, I set up a little music area. So we have her baby Einstein piano, and then we have a basket full of like any musical instruments. There's a Melissa and Doug drum. I took like a anything she can shake, which she loves. And then whenever we play music, she's really good at putting everything back in the basket. She loves doing that. Ball. And speaking of what she loves, anything mommy's doing, if we're cleaning, she loves to clean. She likes to watch me cook, so eventually I'm gonna get her a tower. I think she needs to be older so she can stand up and wash. She loves to wash her hands in the sink, and it's hard to get her to leave after she washes her hands. I sort of just time that in. And I give her like a sponge and like one of her forks to clean up. We do clean up when it's time to clean up. I give her a little scrub brush, and she can scrub her high chair after she eats. She's really into, when she sees me vacuum, she wants to vacuum, so I think I'm gonna get her like a little play vacuum cleanup set soon. The past couple weeks, I have been thinking like she needs to be socialized. She's so independent and curious, and I need to get her out more. We did a baby swim class, and that was great. So the YMCA have baby swim classes, and we have a couple in this area in Southeast Philly. So I toured some YMCAs. I'm just really nervous about dropping her off with strangers in a room with a lot of choking hazards and people I don't know. I feel like maybe I need to wait till she's a little older for that. So I don't know if I'm gonna have someone come and stay here with her, like a babysitter she knows, or go to the YMCA. I work out at home and I'm fine with that. Right now I am just trying to take tours and read and educate myself of sort of the next phase of Landon's life and what's gonna be best for her. It's very overwhelming to make these decisions. When I was at one of the YMCAs, they had a Montessori school. And I remember reading about Montessori schools like when I was pregnant, and it seemed interesting, but I didn't do like a deep dive into it. So I met the director of that school, and it's really cheap for 2 mornings a week. It's $250, I think, through the YMCA. And I thought it was just from 3 to 6 years old, but Montessori starts at 18 months old. So then I found a local Montessori school, and I think I'm gonna tour that next week. And then I looked into the Montessori school, and I was blown away by the research I've done. So I'm excited to take the tour of the other school, because the YMCA school, while very affordable and very nice, concerned me. She's being so cute right now. She's sitting in her chair. She just stood up on her own from her chair. Wasn't holding on to anything. Good job, come on. Almost. You let go a little, good job. Uh-oh. I've spoken to 2 regular sort of, I guess, nursery schools, and everything was really expensive. So I read a booklet about Montessori, I watched some YouTube videos, I've done some research. So I feel like I'm pretty confident I want to get her in a Montessori school. And then, and I just think it's perfect for her. That's mommy. Yay! So I asked the doctor yesterday, you play peekaboo? Peekaboo! What is your thoughts on getting her socialized at this age? You are so cute. And she's like, don't worry about it. Keep on doing what you're doing. She's great. Like doing the baby swim class once a week's a good idea. And yeah, so she's like, don't waste your money. So I said, what's your opinion on Montessori schools? She said all of her kids went to Montessori schools. She highly recommends it. She absolutely loved it. She said all of her kids loved it, and it was very diverse, different cultures in there, which is great. And she actually skipped kindergarten and let them do kindergarten through Montessori. And she said that your kid, I mean, if you look it up, like how they do sandpaper letters and writing, it's brilliant how they teach them how to write. So it's all through sensory and at their own pace. And so yeah, she highly recommended it. I know some other people who has their like toddlers in it and they love it. So I'm thinking, we have to look at our budget and everything, but I'm thinking like at 2 years old, she might go into Montessori school, maybe 3. But I think she's gonna be ready at 2. Yeah, are you showing yourself the plane? I don't know if my Disney obsession and my Disney indoctrination of her is very Montessori, but we're gonna do Montessori light. Okay, I made some notes. Let's finish this up. She loves being outside. She loves spotting planes and birds. She's talking a lot. She'll repeat like crazy words out of nowhere, and it's so funny. She's like said strawberry. Phil swears she said something that was like 4 syllables. She loves Vampirina. I like them because they're 10-15 minutes, and sometimes I'll give her a snack and do a workout a couple times a week. And her favorite is the Boo Boys are the ow, shake, shake, shake. She was singing it. Whenever I say Vampirina, she sings it. Say ow, ow, shake, 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 scream and howl. Ow. She's so much more into pretend now. She feeds her little Anna doll from Disney. She sleeps with Anna. She gives her milk, she feeds her, she brushes her hair. She loves Anna. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh. Shake, shake, shake. She's singing Vampirina. Sleeping, she's been an amazing sleeper. If you watch any of my other videos, I can't remember what it was, like 10 weeks maybe, she slept through the night. Sometimes she'll wake up, but she doesn't cry or anything. She'll just hang out in her bed with Anna and soothe herself back to sleep. And the reason I know that is because I use the Owlet sock overnight just to track her sleep. I don't use it for naps because she's on the monitor. We had a breathable bumper. I know the American Pediatrics, whatever, doesn't recommend it, but this is one of those breathable ones. And the Moms on Call book, which I'm a big fan of, recommended it. And I took it off to clean it, and she got her knee caught in it maybe like 2 months ago and tried to like move it. She just was really badly stuck. So I immediately put it back on. And then recently, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Oh, the bow came off. 2 weeks ago, I took it off because she started to use it. She started putting her foot on it. So she had the Ollie Swaddle, and I tried to get her out of the Ollie Swaddle when she was a year. I got a muslin like wearable blanket, and she is so little, her arm came out of it and it was like choking her. So that went on hold until she got bigger. And so then I tried to do no Ollie Swaddle during naps, and she would be up for an hour and not go to sleep. So we stopped using that and started using wearable blankets. I got a Halo one and this one, and she's doing really great with it. It lets her know it's time for bed. And I think the Ollie Swaddle, and I just wanted something where her hips can move better, because the Ollie Swaddle, while it's expandable, it's not completely expandable. Like I said, she's a really great eater. She's not eating vegetables all that much, but I've been working on ways to get her to eat vegetables, and it's really helped a lot. I follow 2 people on Instagram that I didn't take any of their courses, but they have online courses. Feeding Littles, they have a baby-led weaning course, which I wish I knew about when I did baby-led weaning. And then they have one for toddler eating. And I love the stuff they put on Instagram, so I really do want to take that course from them. And then taking care of babies. I never took her course, but I follow her on Instagram, and she helps me a lot just with her free tips on Landon's naps and helping her soothe herself back to sleep during nap time. And she recommended this book. I'll put a picture of it here. I skimmed through it when Landon was like 9 or 10 months because it really didn't apply to her that much. But now that she's getting into toddlerhood, this book, I need to read it thoroughly. Hi there. You're so cute. I love you so much. So that's kind of on my list to do next. Whoa. She's being funny. I think she doesn't like me showing the camera attention right now. High five. High five. Yeah. And then we started doing high tens. High ten. Yay. How do you feel about being 15 months old, little stinker? Oh, my little stinker. Are you 15 months old? Are you ready to walk or something like that? What do you think? Is it about time for you to walk? Yeah. That's Mommy and Landon. She does this all the time. It's the cutest thing. Ida. Hi, Daddy. Hi. Hi. Say she was saying, whoa, like Joey from Blossom. And I was like, where is she getting this from? It's like, I say it. I say it. I didn't even know I say it. My little parrot's making me realize how annoying I am.